Hey y'all, welcome back to Sentro School. Today we'll be learning how to increase on the Sentro. Increases will allow you to create shaping on your projects, so you no longer have to purely rely on rectangles. There are a couple things to keep in mind before we get started. First is that you can only increase on a panel because you need available needles to hold your new stitches. And with a tube, you won't have any available needles to hold your new stitches. Kind of a side note to this point is that you can't cast on your largest panel either, because again, you won't have any extra needles to hold your new stitches. So basically what I'm getting at is that you need enough extra needles wherever you're increasing so that you actually have a place to put those new stitches. The second thing to keep in mind is that you can really only increase on the sides of your project, not the middle, because again, we need extra available needles that are only available on either side of your project. Technically, you can increase in the middle of your project, but it is very difficult and convoluted and really not worth doing. And it also requires a different method of increasing. So we will not be going over that in this video. If you'd like me to go over that in a different video, let me know, but I'll just tell you right now, it will never be worth the effort to increase in the middle of your project. So with all that in mind, let's get started. So first we can make an increase on the right side over here. So we'll just knit along until we get to that end of our project. So our last stitch is on this needle, and we're just going to knit until this needle that doesn't have a stitch on it, the one after our final needle here that has a stitch on it, until that grabs yarn and then sinks down the needle and the yarn. And then turn a little more until the yarn gets caught under this ridge. And then just start turning your handle the other way. Now this needle that we just put this yarn onto is going to grab more yarn, and it will bring it through that strand and create a new stitch. So now let's do an increase on the left side. So we'll just knit along until we get to the other side. And then again, you see here is the end of our current project, and we're just gonna go one needle further. Make sure the yarn is under this ridge, and then turn around. And there we go. We've made a new stitch on the left side of our project. Now we can go and do it again on the right side. You see here is the final stitch of our current project. So we'll just go until this needle sinks down with some new yarn and the yarn gets under this ridge, and then turn around. We'll go the other direction and we can do the same on the other side. And there we go. Now we can do one more. Here we'll make a new stitch right here. Sink that yarn, have the yarn go under the ridge, and then turn around. And one last time on this side just to make it even, and turn around. And finish out that row. And there we have it. And now we can just go along and knit like normal, just to kind of finish out this little panel so I can get it off the machine and show y'all what it looks like. This is a little curly, so I'll do my best to show y'all where we did our increases, but here on this side you can see right along here are our increases that we did, and then on the other side you can see them again, just right here. So I did 3 on each side, like kind of in a row. So I made 6 increases over the course of 6 rows, which you do not have to do them that frequently. You can do them really wherever you want, you know, every other row, every 4 rows, every 6 rows, whatever. But it really is that easy to do increases on the Sentro. So that's all for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, then be sure to leave a like, and if you enjoy Sentro content, then be sure to subscribe. I hope you'll have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!